What is up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Dave Reviews. And today we're going to be going over My Hero Academia chapter 328 titled No Man is an Island. Last chapter, it was a whole bunch of bubbly stuff, and they out here talking about throwing a concert in the midst of this chaos. And then, look, that's why I have my gripes with Class A. Or anybody who's not like the big three in Class A, Deku, Bakugo, and Shoto. Because it's like, what are y'all talking about? You want to sit here and you want to throw a motherfucking concert? For real? And you just bounced and left us. Y'all did all this stuff to find Deku. I'm gonna get into a chapter in a minute. Said, y'all did all this stuff to find Deku. And instead of continuing your hero work, to go out and save people who are still out there and try and find, Shigaraki and friends and be on guard and create like a defense plan and some type of shit. Yes, regardless of whatever the fuck the building is, you should just assume that shit won't work like you think it is, because they got a fucking Gigantomachia and a plethora of other motherfuckers. There's 100,000 of these motherfuckers in the whatever army. The whatever army they done established for the Liberation Army or whatever. And you just playing games. You just, let's rock out, guys. I'm a dude. She's a dude. He's a dude. Because we're all dudes. Yeah. No, it's not the time for that. And you wonder why Deku was like, nah, I don't need y'all. Y'all might have kept up, but it's not like I was throwing hands with y'all. Because if I was, y'all Great Rush, you're whole. Sugar Rush, you're whole. Tentacle, you're whole. Like, what's her name? Momo, you're whole. Like, come on, man. Like, give me. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see no bubbly shit. You can't give me all this chaos and then in the middle of all this chaos say everything's cool. Yeah, let's have a concert. And the first time y'all tried to throw a concert, that shit was almost fucked up by Gentleman, which was only deterred by Deku. But hey, whatever. We just go see how the fuck that works for you. And if you end up having a nice fucking concert that area can be proud of, or motherfuckers gonna come in there like Chisaki, and then it's just gonna be raining down fear and destruction, and then you're gonna be looking stupid with your pants down, looking like a fool with your pants on the ground. Now, this says chapter 328, No Man is an Island. Don't know what that means, but we're gonna find out. Says Counter Quirk maximum security special prison Tartarus about 1 month ago. Buildings and just chaos, destruction, explosions everywhere. People just running rampant. Who the fuck is this guy? And this guy looks fucking and says, women, give me some women. Son, no. Not having. Why is your name D-69? What are we doing here, bro? No. Let's not give him women. And somebody needs to put his ass on death row. Says, never thought I'd see the day when I could start collecting females again. I hope this man is not loose on these streets, bro. I really do. And that's my point. It's like niggas like him were loose on the streets. Y'all are throwing a concert. No. I stand corrected. Niggas like him would never lose on the streets because of people like Stain who just straight up slit his throat with some, I don't know, shank-like device that he just made while he was in Tartarus. Holy crap. Your blood is mine. Good Lord, just coming around the corner. He didn't even see it coming. Oh, what is your body count? I know the body count for heroes, but what is your body count for just anybody, bro? Stain ended this dude. Holy crap. I'm glad that nigga didn't get let loose, but Jesus. Says, what's going on here? I haven't heard a word of news about anything beyond these walls since my arrest in Hosu City. And it says, but if Tartarus has fallen, the world beyond must be in dire straits. I mean, Stain is ready, bro. He's ready for anybody, clearly. But information is essential. So he goes into these rooms, and it's just blood splat in the security room, bro. They're all whole. One dude was literally trying to drag himself, and he just gave out. He says, "Nothing left here," and he looks. He had the systems fried. The others met their grisly ends, gripping firearms, but this one's clutching something else, like a babe in his arms. He said, Give me that information, sucker." He said, "Give me that information, sucker. It's mine now." And he's just tugging on it. Says, "Why? Grab this. And not a weapon." The ragged breathing of a man doomed to die. He says, "I require information." "Jizomi Akaguro. You worked with Shigura. This is not for you." Dosh, they ain't saying it's gonna be for me today. Says, "So it's something that matters then." And he just takes it from him. "Store data. You kill her. Drop it. That must reach the right people." And he's holding on. And he actually picks up the gun. Says, "Give it back. Not for you. Must do my duty." He's determined, bro. Listen, Stain, honestly, based off what he's doing, he's excelling in the degree of portraying what a hero is. As I'm doing my duty, son, and you're a killer, you're not supposed to have that, and now I gotta fight you. Does Stain respect that? We gonna see. Or he might put him out of his misery. Says, "This era has gone awry. Rest assured, your conviction will reach the right man." That's what I mean. And I think Stain just walks away from this motherfucker. Says, "Akaguro, are you a man or a beast?" Are those your last words? Because the ground's definitely crumbling. Says, "I'm merely an ally of the world as it should be, but a beast all the same." A beast, but I'm still an ally at the end of the day. I'm an ally to what the world should be and not what it's portrayed to be. Stain could have easily just slit this guy's throat, took the information, but like I said, he was doing his duty as a quote unquote hero, and that's hero tendency. So I feel like Stain respects that, because especially since he's on his dying breath, and when you're dying like that, you ain't got no reason to flex. It's like, it's inevitable I'm gonna die. Who I am and what I believe is like on my deathbed, that's what it is. So he's showing his true colors to this man, and I think Stain acknowledges, but Stain's never been one to bullshit. He's gonna tell you exactly what it is, how it is, and exactly how he feels, and why it should be the way that it is. And he's like, "I'm a beast. Look at me. I ain't got no motherfucking nose. Nothing does to crack that motherfucking in. Just bow." Niggas like, he was a real one, just out in these streets, hustling like Batman. And he beat my ass, and he changed the way that I perceive things. So shit. Oh hell. So he actually saw these people running up to All For One and Shigaraki, and all of this chaos. Says All For One. He's just sitting there, bro, in chaos. And Stain is like, he's got to go down. This can't be the way. He didn't say that. I'm just paraphrasing or whatever. Said that nameless man guarded this data to his dying breath. As for its true value, I cannot say. And Stain just jumps off, bruh, into these chaotic waters. Nah, Stain's a real one, bruh. Hey, cause he knew, it's like, I can't fight these motherfuckers. I gotta get the fuck out of here. But these waters are vicious. It's like Tartarus is in the place where you're not supposed to be able to swim like that. But Stain said, I got a duty to fulfill. Says, so I will deliver it to the only one who has earned my trust. Since All Might shocking retirement, Endeavor advances to #1. A long time coming, so he's reading the headlines. To his final moments, that guard held a dying ember of resolve. To act for society's sake, you must pick up where he left off. Because everything began with you. Since All Might deliver the intel to Sukauchi's people, and later rejoined them after speaking with Deku at UA. Says, glad to hear you've patched things up with Midoriya. Anyhow, we're really losing faith getting help from a killer like this, but yeah, you are. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Says, Tartarus' system is a standalone one, built that way in order to prevent interference from external forces. So normally, nobody else would have access to this data in any form. As for the data itself, it concerns the cause of their system shutdown. The same radio waves that Shigaraki made extensive use of in the main battle. In this case, the prison was hit with those blasts over and over, from both inside and out. Because All For One himself must have synchronized with his vestige residing within Tamura Shigaraki, right? I don't know how y'all just, be in the police force or what. I don't know how y'all came to that conclusion or so thoroughly or whatnot. It's got, was it the intel? Because that just seems like, unless you knew about the vestiges of Shigaraki or the vestige of All For One in Shigaraki, but would All Might know that? I guess he would know that, but it's not All Might who was saying that. It's just this random cat officer. So he's like, whatever, bro. Whatever. If you came down to that conclusion, I'm not going to question it. Says, well, Sansa, yes, the piece of his consciousness inside his quirk works as a conduit for sharing thoughts. Okay, so he's confirming these things. So I guess he didn't tell them that before and they just pieced it together. Whatever. I've experienced the same phenomenon with One For All. The problem is that it isn't a two-way channel. For you, All Might. For you, maybe. I don't know. How are you coming up with all these ideas, facts, and statements, bro? You really ain't had much to give Deku earlier on throughout his hero endeavors. It's just like, I don't know shit. I don't know shit about nothing. But I know about this. I don't know. I'm just nitpicking. But I'm going to go ahead and keep on moving. The vestige in me within One For All seems to have access to my thoughts. Says, okay, but I never experienced any sort of syncing with the vestige's thoughts. So it says All Might, and then he knows of the vestige of himself in Deku because Deku told him that. But he, like I said, he doesn't know shit else. Like, he wouldn't have known that motherfucker existed unless Deku told him about it. So that's why I'm more so confused that the cat officer knew about about this exchange or whatnot between the vestiges. Except recently when I touched the boy, or rather, when I was close enough to touch him. Whatever my vestige was thinking and feeling sort of flowed into me. It's not words exactly, more like feelings flowing from you. Even if we suppose that All For One can sync to a greater degree than One For All, do we really believe that his real body, locked up 500 meters below sea level, could receive such specific thoughts from the vestige in Shigaraki? Yes. Because that seems to be exactly what the fuck happened. If you're just more so trying to make the assumption that somebody was working on the inside of Tartarus and connecting these things, that's also a possibility as well. But either way, it all falls into All For One's plans. Says Stranger Things, right? Kind of like a twin connection, says the cat. Says that could very well be, but in this case, they use those radio waves to communicate. Yes. These radio waves can be used as signals to give the Nomu very specific commands. We should assume that a man in possession of that same quirk could receive and interpret those waves. And the waveform data on that storage media resembles a conversation. Y'all just went in a roundabout. Y'all went a roundabout way to go ahead and just say, well, this can't happen or that's not supposed to happen. But these radio waves, you could have just said, oh, there was radio waves coming from the inside and radio waves coming from the outside, and that's how they communicate. That's it. That's it. Then it's already been decoded. What were they saying? Make him complete in 38 days. Says, oh. But based on the research from Central Hospital, I thought we had 2 months. No, you don't. I think you have 8 days. Or actually 5. Maybe. maybe 5 days. I don't remember how long they said it's been. A month and a couple of days. So they ain't got that much time. Make him complete in 38 days. That's more so like within 38 days. It doesn't say that like, oh, well, no, that's a specific time frame. But why 38 days? And that's the bigger question. Why 38 days? You ain't gonna question 38 days? You not? This is a really odd, like, it's not like it's going to take 38 days. It's more so make him complete in 38 days because I got shit to do on the 38th day. There's a certain specific thing that needs to happen on that day that I want to happen in 38 days on this specific day. And it's very specific. Why not 35? Why not 40? What day does that fall on? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Since 2 months, no. He could have rigged the results we were bound to get as a bluff. That's exactly what he did. Only he and his vestige could interpret that correspondence at the time. So if we assume they discussed the true schedule, then Temura Shigaraki will be a complete vessel in 3 days' time. Bruh, that's like, fuck it. I'm not a mathematician. Let's say they got unplugged at 70% last time or whatnot. If they had to start back over or whatever, let's say he's at, I don't know, 85, 90%. It won't even matter if he reach 100, bro. It really doesn't. You're already done. Because they still got All For One, who's in his prime. More or less. More prime than fucking All Might. So, you got All For One and then All For Shigaraki. And then the League of Villains and the Liberation Army and all they henchmen and shit. Or did they bring them in? They ain't catch all of them. They couldn't catch all of them. No, the princesses just got escaped. And so there's just like a fuck ton of people around. In addition to the Liberation Army. No. You're fucked. You're fucked. What are you doing? You don't have enough heroes, bro. You don't. You don't have what it takes. You don't have what you need to motherfucking counter this guy, bro. And if y'all are on y'all way to go find him and just break this shit up, a lot of people gonna die. And that's what it should happen. A lot of people shouldn't make it out of this thing alive. It's like talk about capturing motherfuckers. We passed that, nigga. We way past that. How Shigaraki and All For One moving, you got to put them in the dirt. Because if you did it to twice, you might as well do it to them. Just saying. Says a direct request from All Might, yes? But this sort of dispatch can't happen in a day. Even in the best of times, an international deployment effort takes a staggering amount of procedure and paperwork. Yeah. That's the smart play. You go reach out to whoever the fuck you gotta reach out to way across the way, and you tell them, I need all the heroes. I need as many heroes as you can get to get their ass over here. ASAP. Because we can't do it. We need them. Because if not, we're all fucked, bro. We're all fucked, alright, in 3 days. We need, like, I remember they had those heroes casting those shadows, and there was a lot of paperwork and shit, and these niggas couldn't get there in enough time. But I think they're trying to supersede that and speed that shit along, because it's like, man, fuck this red tape and this paperwork and shit. Get their ass over here today. Because shit's going down in 3 days. Says the strength of our heroes is directly tied to domestic power. When they go abroad, a nation is less able to deter attacks, and the balance crumbles. He's right. He's right. How you gonna take our heroes? Because when our heroes go, what you think our villains gonna do? What do you think the villains in our state's gonna do? You think they're gonna be like, well, Superman or whatnot is gone. Guess I'll take a vacation. No, now's the time. The strongest ones are here. Yeah, just go ahead and fuck some shit up. That's not even counting any motherfucking spies that happen to be in any of these motherfucking states or countries. And it's like, oh shit, they motherfucking powers just dwindled down to nothing. They all went to Japan, so I guess we can just fuck up whatever the fuck we want here when they get back. It's like, so long to your home, you did this. Any large-scale deployment tends to encourage the major crime syndicates to stir up trouble. But this time is worse than ever. Countries all over the world are in turmoil, almost as if the syndicates are working together. According to Interpol, the man known as All For One has underworld connections in a number of countries. He's not just fucking shit up in Japan. He's fucking shit up everywhere. It's like, I am the ultimate evil. And anybody underground knows who the fuck I am and what the fuck I can get done and what the fuck I'm doing. I need all of y'all to just raise some hell. Just raise as much hell as you can for as long as you can. I guarantee it'll pay off in the end. And like, if you do that, it's like either they gonna send these motherfuckers out and the floor is yours. You can do whatever you want, or they gonna keep them here, and then I'm gonna get unleashed, and inevitably they gonna have to send these motherfuckers out anyway. Either way, I win, and you win too. Now I enjoy this specific piece of conversation because that makes a lot of fucking sense. Since according to Interpol, the man known as One For All has underworld connections to a number of countries. Who the hell is this? Why is there like a pharaoh-like sphinx here? What's going on? Even so, we cannot disregard the earnest plea from Endeavor Hawks and most notably the All Might. Said, so the word, just this Egyptian god, just out here, says, my nation's hero, Salam, is quickly losing patience. He has taken to muttering, I will flatten that All For One. So what is your hero's ability? Because that's a bold ass statement. The same go for our hero, Big Red Dot. What are these hero names, bro? Well, at least this one, Big Red Dot. He questions why aiding a friend must involve so much red tape. It's politics, son. On that note, ours already left. Damn, that nigga said, bro, we couldn't even hold him. GG on this chair that's low-key, like, just floating. Are those the future of chairs? Just floating chairs instead of, like, rolling chairs that just kind of hover? That'd be badass. That's dope as fuck. She couldn't sit around any longer. She skipped out on everything and just flew off. Who the hell is this? Who the hell is this with this big-ass cape on this fucking plane? Low-key looking like All Might from a distance. Hey, no skin off our back, Star. This mission's guaranteed to get the green light anyway, sooner or later. That's what I said. I said sooner or later. It's like it's either gonna happen today or when All For One makes his move, it's gonna happen then. So either way, I'm doing what I need to do, regardless of whatever the fuck y'all talking about. Besides, the request came from All Might himself. My master's in a pickle. Why would I think twice? United States of America #1 hero. Star and Stripe. Alright, first off, Star and Stripe. You have a badass design. And why is she so busty, bro? Horikoshi! Horikoshi, why? But no, bro, I want to know what the fuck her ability is. If All Might was your sensei, how the hell is Deku going to fit? I mean, I'm sure Deku knows about this individual, but it's just like, damn. I thought I was his only pupil, but I guess not. It's like, I mean, when All Might was in America just whooping that ass, as a multitude of people, it just said, I pass the mantle up on to you. I mean, All Might was making moves too, trying to make hero friends and shit. I mean, no, she looks like a badass. She looks like she can get some shit done. I mean, I really want to know what the fuck her ability is, bro. That's what I want to know. What the fuck could she do? Because I would just assume it's like Superman abilities, but that's All Might's abilities. So it's like, what the fuck? Again, what the fuck can you do? But again, this design is dope as fuck. So, fuck it, run it live. Run it live. Let me see all the nation's #1 heroes and #2 heroes and all these other motherfuckers come up and try and whoop somebody's ass because I said it, bro. Whoever they got over there at the UA, Endeavor Hawks and All Might and all them, and that ain't near enough. That ain't nowhere near enough. I don't know who she fights. I want to know who she fights. I want to know who everybody fights. I mean, I got certain fights picked out in my head. Of course, Dabi and Endeavor in there. But like, All For One, It ain't gonna be All Might that fights All For One, cause like it's cause Deku's got to fight All For Shigaraki, and then you got Gigantomachia and whoever the fuck else. But no, we're getting more heroes, and I'm down for that. More heroes from other states or countries, and I'm here for that because I need to see that. All I've been seeing is again, when you have shit like this, why does a Great Rush matter? What are you gonna do? Why does a Sugar Rush matter? Why does a Momo matter? What are you gonna do in the grand scheme of this? You gotta have holding fucking concerts, and these motherfuckers try to just say, fuck this red tape. I gotta go ahead and get shit done in 3 days. 3 days. Shit's hitting the fan even more. And you're throwing a concert and everybody's making fucking moves because they can't sit idly by. But here you go. Hey, let's all give Deku a bath. How many motherfuckers does it take to give Deku a bath? All of Class 1A, I guess. The fuck ever. Nah, this shit's gonna be crazy. This shit's gonna be crazy. I'm cool with all of this. Let's just see what happens. I'm excited for the next chapter. But past that, guys, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Check out some of the other content on the channel. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace.